Sorry, bud. You ain't breaking this realm. Invasion is canceled. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight, we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because it is the first day, the first official launch day of March of the Machine. MTG Mom. Is that a reference to Elish Norn, Mommy Machine? I don't know. I don't know why they call it that. It's a pretty long name, but we won't hold that against her. We won't hold it against her. Maybe she'll hold us against her. I don't know. What are we running tonight, guys? We ran a few early access decks already, so we already ran a couple of things. You can take a look at those already on the channel if you want. But tonight, we are celebrating the return of a classic that I really used to like playing a lot, and it's suddenly become a little viable now. I call this one the Altar, because we are going to be making sacrifices. This is a Rakdos sacrifice with a twist. The things we're going to be sacrificing are the other person's creatures. We're going to steal and sack on this one, which is a classic ruse that I like to pull with Rakdos. So before we get down to business here, I need you to do something for me, guys. You know what I need you to do for me is tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, well, do you know what's going to happen? The like and subscribe is going to brutally maul you. That is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously attack you. He is a Phyrexian, so you got to watch out for him. Very resistant. So just go right down there and tenderly like this video. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. We're having a blast. We're pretty much every night, 11 p.m. Eastern time. We are having such a fun time hanging out with a couple of our friends here. We got Max Damage, we got Paradapple, we got Strider Stone. Who else raided into us? We got Orange Crutch, everyone else. Fantastic stuff. We want you to join us on our stream. You can check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information. Join us there, post your deck, ask questions, and of course this deck and all the other ones that I built are available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want to check that out, the copy of this deck, it's going to be right there on the AetherHub. So what are we looking at with Rakdos Sack and Burn here? Well, we're going to need sacrifice fodder, and that's why we're going with Cult Conscript. Very aggressive 2/1, 1 black skeleton warrior. Pretty cool guy right here. Conscript enters the battlefield tapped. We won't hold that against him. However, we can return him to the graveyard from the battlefield from the graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only if a non-skeleton creature died this turn under our control. We're always going to have things dying, so you don't have to worry about that. Things are going to be dying left and right. And that means we're going to be able to bring him back and sacrifice him and bring him back and sacrifices to fuel our dark magics, as it were. So really, really useful card. And we can play that even on our opponent's turn. So coming in tapped is not really a problem, because if something dies, we can bring him back next turn instantly, basically, which is really useful. And then he's ready to go. He untaps. Cut down. So we're talking about removal. Black removal, I'm running a decent amount. Infernal Grasp, go for the throat, and cut down. Now, any kind of removal, if you have 6 slots of removal, you're going to be fine right there. That's pretty much going to do what you need to do. Cut down is going to be for our aggro when we really need something early removed. Infernal Grasp is going to be, we are losing a little bit of life there, but we do have a mild amount of life gain in this, not very much, a little bit of gain and drain, so I'm not worried about that, and go for the throat for another one. The trick is you got to kind of figure out if they're going to be running artifacts, because go for the throat is not going to be useful on that. I would say go for the throat is probably is becoming a less useful card because of those incubation pods dropping. It's going to be really hard to run that one, so keep an eye out for that. You could always run Soul Transfer too. Yeah, you could run that as well. So that's going to be our direct black removal. Cacophony Scamp is going to be a red goblin. 1 red, 1/1. Whenever Cacophony Scamp deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. If you do, proliferate. Whenever Cacophony Scamp dies, it deals damage equal to the power to any target. So we can power this guy up a little bit. I don't really need to. He's another sacrifice fodder. He's an early guy, early blocker that will do direct damage to any target, including the battle that we're going to have out. And of course, we can just sacrifice him. He'll do he's a great fodder for sacrifice because he's going to do the damage equal to his power to anybody as well. So really, really useful card there. Another great sacrifice fodder. Here's a new one, guys. The Invasion of Asgol. Honestly, the Phyrexians look like they're getting their ass kicked at invading Asgol. This one does not look like it went that well. There's dragons, monsters, zombies. It doesn't look good. It's a battle siege, okay? 1 red, 1 black. When Invasion of Asgol enters the battlefield, target player sacrifices a creature or a planeswalker and loses 1 life. I love that. Force sacrifice for only 2 mana at uncommon speed. Yeah, please, yes. And they lose a life, which frankly could win you the game. If you're playing your cards right, no pun intended there. If they only have 1 life left, boom, that's going to give them a little tap into hell. Then, of course, we have 4 on there. If we do 4 damage to Invasion of Asgol, we get the Ashen Reaper, which probably is one of the coolest names for a card ever. Zombie Elemental. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on Ashen Reaper. If a permanent was put into the graveyard from the battlefield this turn, and we are running Sacrifice, guys. So if we're running Sacrifice, guess what? We're always going to be putting stuff on our end step, and he's going to get more and more powerful. The Ashen Reaper is going to get more and more powerful as time goes on. So really cool stuff there. Ayara, and also it's, like I said, it's uncommon. So it lets you play with the invasion cards, the battle cards, if you just want to see how they work. You don't have to break the bank. Ayara, Widow of the Realm. Yes, very excited about her. 2 black and 1. Was always a fan of Ayara in her 4 and her 3 black form. She has not left her balcony drinking wine, basically in any card art, which I like. She's a woman of principle. 3/3 legendary creature, Elf Noble. Sacrifice another creature or artifact. Ayara, Widow of the Realm, deals X damage to target opponent or battle, and you gain X life, or X is the sacrifice permanent's mana value. We could also transform her for 5 and 1 red Phyrexian, which means we could do 6 total, or 5 and 1 red total, or 5 and 2 life, which is fine because she does gain and drain. She does a gain and drain ability on people, which is fine. Then we transport her. She becomes Ayara, the Furnace Queen. At the beginning of combat on your turn, return up to 1 target artifact or creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Exile at the beginning of your next step. So it will return anybody from the graveyard to the battlefield, reanimate. They swing in immediately, then they get exiled, but that's okay. You're probably wondering, can I have both Ayaras out at once? Yes. You can have a transformed Ayara and an original Ayara out. Because she got Phyrexianized, it doesn't count towards your total. So you could be running both. So if you run both, you can actually sacrifice it before you have to exile it. So you actually do want both of them out there. That's a really cool combo you can run. And here comes the fun stuff right here. Furnace Reigns. This is a little sleeper card right here. I like this one. 2 red, 1 red, and 2. Gain control of target creature until the end of turn. Untap it. Until the end of turn, it gains haste. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, create a player or a battle, create a treasure token. So we steal the card. We steal whatever monster they have. Anything big, anything bold, powerful. We swing in, do the damage. We get a treasure out of it. Then it's going to go back to them until the end of turn. Well, guess what we can do to it before the end of turn? We can hit it with Ayara. We could sacrifice one of their biggest plays, a 4-drop, a 5-drop, a 6-drop, and immediately do a gain and drain with Ayara before it goes back to them. That's the grab and sack right there. You want to hold on to those Furnace Reigns until you get something really, really, really fun to throw out and sacrifice and really punish them for playing a big card right there. So Furnace Reigns, very, very fun card. Helps you ramp, grab, steal, sack. Boom. Invasion of Regatha. Another great red card that I did play in early access as well. If in the Monk deck, you can take a look at that. 1 red and 2. It is a battle siege. When it enters the battlefield, 4 damage to another battle or opponent, and 1 damage up to target creature. So it can kill a creature that has 1 toughness, and it's going to do 4 damage directly to the player, which is nice, or a battle. So this actually could give you Invasion of Asgol instantly. If you played Asgol, then you played Regatha, you'll immediately flip Asgol by doing 4 damage to it. And then if you can transform it by doing 5 damage to it, we have Disciples of the Inferno. If a non-creature source you control would deal damage to a target or a creature, battle, or an opponent, it deals that much damage +2 instead. Human monks absolutely burn stuff up like that. Really, really useful cards. Increase the total amount of damage from non-creature sources, which is really cool. Nahiri's Warcrafting. Now, this is how we immediately flip the Invasion of Urgatha. That's a 5 damage to any target creature, planeswalker, or battle. Not opponent. It will have to go to one of those. But 5 damage will burn out a Sheoldred, which is very, very useful at sorcery speed. 2 red and 1. Then it has the other ability in the middle to late game. If you're burning out smaller creatures, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the excess damage dealt this way. You may exile one of those cards, put the rest in your bottom on random order. Then you can play the exile card. So if you have a little bit of extra mana, like you're playing with 6-7 mana right now, or you have some of those treasures you've generated, you can burn out, grab a card off the top, and then play that. You can look that many deep into the excess damage, and then find another card for you right there. Very, very cool. I'm also going with the Voldaren's Thrillseeker if we're talking about sacrifice. This is a vampire that explodes itself, which is really cool. I like vampires that explode themselves. Voldaren Thrillseeker is 1 red and 2, 1/1, backup 2. What does that mean? It means when it comes into play, put 2 1/1 counters on target creature. And it also gains the abilities. This doesn't have, this has the abilities printed below this one until the end of turn, which is sacrifice this creature. It deals damage equal to the power of any target until the end of turn, which is extremely, extremely useful. So it gives the ability to add 2 1/1 counters, and then the ability to sacrifice and blow themselves up, which is nice. Really, really cool stuff. Very cool vampire warrior right there. Another into the sacrifice pile there. Stormclaw Rager. Look at this one. Ogre Warrior. Love that. Rakdos card. No amount of spilled oil and crushed metal could slake her bloodlust. A woman after my own heart. 1 red, 1 black, and 1 2/2. Sacrifice another creature or artifact. Put a 1/1 counter on Stormclaw Ranger and draw a card. Activate only as sorcery. Solid sacrifice outlet. Solid warrior right there that you can swing in with and do a little bit of damage. At Sushi, Blazing Sky. A really, really useful dragon here that you're able to sacrifice. Why? Because he does a lot for you dead as he does alive. He's a 4/4 flying trample for only 4 mana, 2 red and 2. But you can exile the top cards of your library until the next turn. You may play those cards, or you can create 3 treasure tokens, which are very useful to help ramp and sacrifice artifacts. Yeah, we're doing a lot of new stuff here. We have Ortheon, Hero of the Lava Brink. I haven't really been able to utilize him that much, but he is a 4-drop, 1 red and 3/3. You can create a token that's a copy of another target creature you control. It gains haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Activate only as a sorcery. He will duplicate anything except it's a token, and you have to sacrifice it. Well, guess what? If we have to sacrifice it at the next end step, why don't we just sacrifice it with a Yar or anything like that? Why don't we sacrifice it for any other the sacrifice outlets that we have? Then he has the ultimate, which is create 5 tokens that are copies of another target creature you control. They gain haste. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next step. Activate only as a sorcery. So he is really doing things here, Human Soldier. He's going to be duplicating like crazy. We're going to finish it off with a little bit of tricks and burn here, right? Rankle and Torbrand. We all remember Rankle from the hasty fairy trickster, and we all remember Torbrand from doing a ton of red damage back in Eldraine days. These are the Eldraine unification fighters right here. 2 red, 2 black, and 1. 3/4, flying, first strike, and haste. That is a fairy dwarf because it is a fairy and a dwarf fighting together. Then whenever they deal combat damage to a player or a battle, choose any number of these. You don't get to just choose one, you choose any one. Create a treasure token. Each player sacrifices a creature, and if a source would deal damage to a player or a battle this turn, it deals that much damage +2. Guys, if we're already combining that damage +2 with the Disciples of Inferno +2, we could play a burn card. We could play another Invasion of Urgatha and do 8 damage immediately to an opponent. That is crazy. Deals damage to people. We're talking about Ayara. It deals X damage. It's not loss of life. It's direct damage. We will be able to do that as well. Rankle will push that up as well. And remember, this is first strike. So we do that. The rest of our creatures are going to do 2 more damage when they hit on non-first strike part of the phase right there. unbelievably brutal to finish off with a 5-drop Rankle and Torbrand. The haste, the first strike and flying, brutal card here. 8 swamps, 9 mountains, 2 Blackcleave cliffs, 1 haunted ridge, 2 sulfur springs, 1 Xander's lounge for a little bit of cycling. I'm running 61. That seemed to work well for me. You can absolutely take one out. We have our lovely Rakdos backs. Look at how much crap we have in here. We have everything in here, but a surprising amount of warriors. That's what you get with Rakdos. Rakdos likes war. 6 instants, 6 sorceries, 4 battles, 24 lands altogether, 2.5 average, but we are getting some ramp in here with some treasure. A little bit more red than black. That's why we have it. It is a standard deck, guys. Not historic, not alchemy. Standard. That's what we're looking at right there. If we look at it in the side view, that is what it looks like. We could possibly run any kind of other removals or anything like that. You could swap in and out, hot swap in and out. What would you want? What you like? Leave some comments. Tell me what you think. What would you add? What would you remove? Sorry for that long explanation, but we have a lot of new cards here, so I really wanted to explain how they work, and especially battles and stuff like that. So this is the name of the game right here. Grab them, sack them, blow them up, and make them suffer. That's the idea. Here we go, boys. Don't forget to like the video. Just go right down there and tenderly push that button. You don't know how much it helps the channel. And let's get into it. Oh, bonus game. Alright, we'll do that. Oh, don't panic. Dolce. Huh? Cookies is panicking, everyone. I told Cookies not to panic. It's too late for her. It's too late for him. He's already panicking. Sorry, whenever I look at this Slippy, I always want to call you her because all the emotes you always use are female. Ooh, Realm Breaker. Interesting. Pop, pop. Decline. I pancaked. Everyone's pancaking. Target opponent mills 3 cards, put a land card in the graveyard tapped under your control. Pancakes. I ate pancakes for dinner the other night and it was delicious. It was el delicioso, which is Spanish for the delicious. Alright. Let's do delicious sushi. Wabango. Breakfast for dinner is very good. Decline. Yeah, I didn't know if your phone did that on purpose. Oh, you paid 10 to do Realm Breaker, huh? Okay. Fading Hope, very nice. Play 10, explode board. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I get it. Now you want IHOP. So you just can, it's basically suggest running control then. Any kind of these long payoff decks is a control deck. You can call it what you want, but any one of these long play decks is a control deck. You gotta fight, bam, for your right, bam, to fight at Waffle House. You gotta fight Dini for your right. Let's see, he's got 6. Sorry, bud. You ain't breaking this realm. Invasion is canceled. All right. Very nice. Yeah, I maybe there had to be something else to try to attack to divert people off of the main win con. That could possibly be one of the ideas. Ooh, that's a bad opener. Holy shit, that's a bad opener. All right, that's a little better. Good lord. Let's get rid of Rankle and whoever. Let's do that. Cult Conscript. Here's some invasions, by the way. Cult Conscript. Deeproot Wayfinder, no attack. Do need another mana here. No blocks. Pop. This guy's running Abzan. Deals combat surveil, then return land. So that's a ramper. Oh, no. I need the invasion out here. Alright. Battle! Now I'm going to pop my invasion here. Pop, pop. Invasion of Asgol. And it becomes the Ashen Reaper. Ashen Reaper. Ashen Reaper. Yeah, there's some real good jump in stuff, by the way. Italian Get Rog Monster, that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, I gotta send in the Ashen Reaper. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Pump. Pump, 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 pump. Ashen Reaper. Battles are weird. You're not wrong. They're weird cards. They're very weird cards. Alright, I really need invasion of this to go off. I'd really need a land, please. Shuffler, come on. Yay, we did it. Invasion of Regatha. Alright, fantastic. 4 damage. Let's go direct. Oof. Alright, fantastic. No, we didn't get it. So what we're going to use Furnace Rains on Talia and Gitrog and sweep in. Or whoever is blocking us, we're going to use the Furnace Rains. Ashen Reaper. That is an awesome name for a card. Hey, what's up, Gnarly Shark? Ooh, okay. Lava Rain, Scringeger, McCurmer. You may play an additional land in your turn. Creatures in this tank attack. Sacrifice your creature and land and draw a card. Or do I want? Furnace Rains, Hero of Lava Brink, or that's a good question. I might want to hold on to those. Let's do Hero of Lava Brink for right now. No attacks. We really got screwed on mana. Holy shit. Oh, exile other. Oh, yeah, that sucks. No, yeah, he's way too high ahead at the time. He's got to fuck up and swing in. That's the main thing he's got to do right now. If he fucks up and swings in, I'm fine. I'm okay. That's all he's got to do is fuck up and swing in. Just swing in, man. It's going to be great. You're going to do really good. That's all he's got to do, and I'm happy. We're happy as a clam if he does that. Son of a bitch, man. Son of a bitch. He won't swing in. Alright, oh, well, we can do this then. Ashen Reaper. Oh. I like when they look helplessly on as their own creature kills them. That gives me deep satisfaction. Deep in my bones. I like when they watch. I like when they watch while I do it. Hey, we got an orb. We can ponder that orb. Oh, that wasn't even ranked. Hey, what's up, Hyrule Hero Joe? Dun 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 dun. Was that too dark for you, man? You can tell me if that was a little dark. It was a little dark, but I like it. Oh, it's that sweet music. It sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick. All right, let's put this slot, this ball down. Ashen Reaper. The darkness so slick and oily. Hey, look, we're fighting against Jace Krenko. Old Aaron Thrill Seeker. Hey, what's up, Gnarly Shark? I said hi, Gnarly Shark. I said hi, Gnarly Shark. Dwarven Forge, whatever. What's his pay 2 life? I absolutely will, because I already know what that guy's about. Let's do Voldaren Thrill Seeker. Back up herself. Swing out, quite possibly even bingo. Nestle, I showed you my receipt. Answer me. What does that even mean? I know that's a reference to something, but I can't think of what. I know that's a really obscure reference. Nestle, I showed you my receipt. Answer me. What a weird thing to yell out in the middle of a game. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm gonna pin that. I don't know why. I just like it. Oh, Fading Hope, the Ashen Reaper. Alright, that's a good idea to put a card back to your hand that does 4 damage directly to face. That was a really smart move on his part. That's big thinking. That's big thinking, ladies and gentlemen. That's big thinking. Maybe he'll counter it. I don't know. right, do we want to hit that? We'll bash it. We hit Torbrand and Rankle. Zatara and Spellcraft. That's pretty cool. That's a cool card. Was that specific thing in reference to trying to get the Hot Pockets? Because that's pretty funny. Let's see. Cheap Thrills. Counterspell. Did you never get them? Limp Biscuit. Each player sacrifices a creature. Each player creates a token. Deals that much damage +2. Each player must sacrifice a creature. Let's do that just for funsies. Choose up to 3. Oh, that's a 0. Alright, well, let's do that. That's funny if we do that. What kind of hot pie did you get? Jace's Juicy Meatballs? Jace's Juicy Meatballs? That's a good one. I heard that's the best flavors. Oh, they were Chandra's Spicy Hot Pocket. Okay. Hit. No attack. No, this is a non-creature source. He's done. And even before he could do it, I was going to blow that up and I get hit it again. Why not back up the other creature for lethal? What other creature? 6? That's non-creature source does damage. It would have been 6, not 8. The extra 2 damage only comes from non-creature sources. I hope that clarifies things. Oh, you got Vivian Reed's Hammy Cheese. That's a pretty good one. ICPJ says, what did ICPJ say about max damage has now said thing about Hot Pockets he can't in here. Oh. Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets. Well, at least you didn't buy Jace's Creamy Surprise. I heard those ones aren't good. Oh, yeah, Snow hasn't been able to eat. She got her teeth out. She got all of them pulled out and replaced with mechanical teeth. It looks awesome. Pizza of the Veil. I heard the Ashiok's Forbidden Portal was pretty good. I thought that was a good flavor. Ooh, Ashia, they're gonna kill Ayara? That's pretty cool. Okay. Decline. Wait. Return anyway. Only a non-skeleton creature you died on your control. You know what? Decline. End turn. She had a smoothie tonight. Yeah, that's what she had for dinner. Believe it or not. Buggerman, 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 Buggerman. That's what she had. Was a smoothie. She had herself a smoothie. Okay, he's trying to run sack too. Okay. Well, we're gonna run Invasion of Oh, my turn. Cult Conscript. You guys talking about Liliana's Secret Sausage? That's a good flavor too. His wife got turned into a popsicle. Didn't she turn him into a popsicle by spearing him? Cookies, really? You're down for the Vrask? Also, who just said Schmeat? Oh, Cookies, you said Schmeat. I'm so glad somebody else says Schmeat. That makes me happy. Battle, we'll put down Submit 0. We'll get that Urgathoa. Yeah, we'll cast that. You'd rather Vraska than Sheldred. Listen, I don't know about all that, man. He's gonna play removal on. I just know he's gonna play removal. Wow, look at that. We're just sitting here looking at each other. Where's Tybalt in all this? Oh, look, no red mana. I could use some more. I could use some more swamps. Tybalt absolutely got fucking curb stomp. Tyvar told him to bite the concrete. He absolutely fucking busted his face in. He's gonna play removal on that. -1, -1. Cut down. Wow, look at that. Exuberant Fuseling. Let's go ahead and destroy target non-artifact creature. Goodbye, thank you. Ayara again for the 50th time. Okay. Man. Oh, look, another swamp. Oh, that's fantastic. Why don't we flip her? It gains haste. Da, 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 da. Wow, I literally can't believe this is happening. Let's do that. Target battle or opponent, target one creature, submit 0, pop. Let's bring in a regular Ayara. Can I bring in a regular Ayara? That's the real question. Can you have a flipped and non-flipped? Let's find out. Yeah, you can. You absolutely can. Alright, well, we're going to bring that on him and that on there. Pop, pop. You can have both versions out. Okay, there's prowess. Okay. Boom. He's going to play Drown and Ichor. Bring back those Skelly boys. And when the evil shredder attacks those Skelly boys, don't cut them no slack. Teenage Mutant Ninja Skeletons. Teenage Mutant Ninja Skeletons. Skeletons in a half skull. Skelepower. Wow, that was a weird game, huh, guys? That was a weird game that we just played. That was real weird. That was some weird stuff right there. But it's been a weird night, so that's okay. I'm alright with that. Let's all working together. My name is Betty. Oof. No. Well, oh my goodness. This mana, guys. Oh my. Oh. Guys. Oh my, oh, jeez. Oh, I see. I don't have any double lands in here. Oh, that's my bad. Let's do that. Invasion of Regatha. Time. Who's he locking out? He's gonna lock out Invasion of Regatha? That's pretty lame. We're just gonna blow that up then. Yeah, I will take Hero of Oldenbacher. Oh, well, I guess oh, you have to play that turn. Oh, all right, oh, makes sense. Back up. Back up. My name is Joan. That song is 29. Oh, yeah. That's terrible, man. Yeah. That'd make me want to die, too. Not gonna lie. NGL? NGL? That would make me... That makes me feel suffering on the inside. Not gonna lie, fam is not bussing. No cap. For real, for real. For real, for real.
To feel like home. And I'll defend
I've kind of flooded here. 50% mana draw is not doing it for me. Stormclaw Reaver. Sacrifices artifact. Oh look, another freaking mana. That's amazing. 12 cards in, I've drawn 50% mana. That's really good. I like that. I like when that happens.
This is your fight. Win it.
Cacophony Scamp. Let's kill Elspeth Resplendent. Popola. Let's go ahead and sacrifice Scampola. Deals damage. Wango, Schlango, Lango, Wango, Schlango. Let's pop the vulnerability and invincibility thing. Ooh, Furnace Rains. Okay. That creature can't attack or block as long as you control. For 7 cards. All right. Ooh, Age of Adeline. Very nice. Off, off. Let's put down Atsushi. What do we want to grab here? We will grab the Age of Adeline for your pleasure. We will, of course, swing in. Right there.
Okay. This job's getting deadlier.
Pay. Very nice. Ayo of the Dayo. Okay. Ayo. Ayo. Ayo of the Dayo come home.
Show 'em what you got.
Hey, sorry about that, guys. I was sneezing. What is up, the numbest of skulls? I was viciously sneezing. What's the new mono black like? Tell me about it. Keep 7, Oppo goes first. I don't like that, but whatever. There we go. Just add Fiora and the new Sheldred. What about Phyrexian Stalker Death? Phyrexian Samurai. We don't want him? He ain't about that life? Daylight coming, we wanna go home. All depends if you use Gix instead of Trespasser. Okay. That kind of makes sense. Haunted Ridge, Invasion of Regatha, both. Both. Oh, Voldaren, what are you doing, man? Oh, it's literally Olivia Voldaren. I didn't realize that. That's pretty funny. There's another mana for you. Okay. I'm kind of wondering if he's going to lock this out. Creature, Planeswalker, battle. Let's just kill that. The Shuffler hates you? Yeah, man. Try to run the 61 card trick. Oh, he's going to put that in the hole then. That's interesting. So we'll go with Rankle and Jankle. Well, you might put them in the hole too. Might put them in the boo-boo hole. Let's see. Ossification. Hey, what's up, Arl's Watch? I call him Rankle and Tankle. Hollowed Haunted. Interesting. Furnace Rains, Shadow Ranger, Here's Warcrafting. Let's do Shadow Ranger. We deal 2 instead. Okay, end turn. Someone's gonna go in the boo-boo hole. I know he's gonna put somebody in the boo-boo hole. I like how Torbrand, because he's a dwarf, he's not very much bigger than Rankle, which is kind of funny. Michiko's. Interesting. Number of spirits you control. Okay. Let's do Cultic Conscript. Let's do Swing. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. Each, yeah, the source would deal Damage to a player or battle that turn. It deals that much more. There you go. That's for you, buddy. And here he's Warcrafting. 5 damage to creature, player, or battle. Look at the top X cards. You may play one of those cards this turn. Not really useful yet. Will be useful in the future, though. Generous Visitor, very nice. 6 damage for you right there. Another Michiko's. Ooh, very nice. Alright. That's going to be 13. Wabang for 13. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to steal you. And then we're going to steal you. You're both ours now. And then we're going to swing in. Okay. There you go. Good job, Rankle and Tankle. Mutu! Alright. There we go. You see, he's got first strike, so he's able to activate his 2 extra damage ability before that other one got the damage in. So that was a very sneaky guy right there. That was a very, very sneaky. Alright, let's open up this pack. Hey, look, a Marching Machine pack featuring Jin Jitaxis. He got that name by brewing the smoothest Ichor gin in all of New Phyrexia. With the finest non-organic botanicals, because he's a robot. He don't use organic things. All right, guys, we're gonna leave it right there for tonight. Don't worry, the fun isn't ending. We're just ending the video right here, and we're gonna do a little shakedown breakdown action right now. Really excited. I like a lot of these new cards. I'm really looking forward to expanding the builds off of a few of these. But, man, opening it up with Rakdos, which is one of the few decks I did not really get to play with during early access, and a couple of these double cards, I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy with it. I have no complaints. A lot of fun. I'm glad that one of my favorite archetypes, Grab and Sack, is back. So you grab them, you sack them, you bash them, you do all that good stuff. So, that being said, I've been Jay Villainy. You've been great. Stay tuned for the Shakedown Breakdown. Adios, everyone. Goodbye.